SCP-4470 Object Class, Safe Special Containment Procedures. All information related to SCP-4470 is to be classified as Level 4//Titan Star Excessive, Moondrop White. SCP-4470 is to be excluded from Ethics Committee review as per X/05 Joint Consensus Directive No. 3, as well as from all other regular security and classification reviews. SCP-4470 is never to be described using the terms immortality, deathlessness, or otherwise suggested to be in violation of X/05 JCD3. Members of MTF Alpha-1, Red Right Hand, are to conduct all elements of SCP-4470 implementation and containment. General medical staff may be briefed into related L4//TSE/MDW information in the event of emergency. Personnel briefed in this manner are to be administered amnestics or otherwise controlled for following their assistance. Under no circumstances are individuals within the purview of SCP-4470 to be exempted from currently implemented procedures. Authorization for enforcing mandatory treatment is derived from the original instating order, Administrator Communication with Head of Foundation Internal Security, March 19, 1965. Mandatory treatment methods are to be determined at the discretion of MTF Alpha-1 OPCOM, and may include any means that do not directly counteract the objective of SCP-4470 implementation. Description: SCP-4470 is an internal Foundation program designed to promote extreme longevity in a select group of individuals. This designation extends to all entities treated with SCP-4470 throughout the formal testing and implementation processes. These treatments currently include the use of advanced pharmaceuticals, interactions with anomalous items, and technological solutions to survival-impeding conditions. Addendum 4470-A, Current SCP-4470 Treatments, Close Addendum, Treatment Number, Treatment Frequency, Treatment Summary: 1 daily 80 mg halidral to regulate programmed cell death, 40 mg aclomectin to regulate cell division, 65 mg elanosine to enhance memory and general cognition, 20 mg prolilapral to promote muscle retention and bone density. Assorted conventional vitamins and pharmaceuticals as prescribed. 1 to ongoing implantation of devices intended to regulate the function of the cardiovascular system, nervous system, respiratory system, and digestive system. Current technological limitations necessitate frequent replacement of implanted devices. 3 monthly regular exposure to low-intensity infrahazards to strengthen mental resistance against more extreme effects. 4 daily consumption of approximately 0.5 liters of SCP-6115 secretion to ward against multiple forms of targeted thaumaturgy. Emetics are issued within 12 hours to prevent the onset of necrosis. 5 daily analysis of all statements by reliably prophetic anomalies under the Foundation's management for information relevant to the safety of individuals under the purview of SCP-4470. Routines and security measures are modulated accordingly by MTF Alpha-1 personnel. 6 ongoing cultivation of a subspecies of Eustoda flatworm, referred to as a sunworm in subject literature, within the body of treated individuals. Active cultivation continues until the specimen reaches approximately 5 meters in length. Properly bonded sunworms secrete exotic hormones that significantly reduce the likelihood of age-related dementia. 27 as needed cloning of individual subjects for brain transplantation following traumatic injury. Treatment only to be finalized as a last resort due to the risk of ontological filters failing to prevent existential knowledge gestation during the transplant process. Addendum 4470-B, Notable Incident Records, Close Addendum, showing most recent entry of 91 total. Date, May 26, 2066. Primary Objector, Dr. Elif Zakaria stated objection. Upon being informed of SCP-4470 treatment as a requirement of her new position, Dr. Ralph Sikaria refused and stated that she found the procedures to be unnecessarily invasive, in violation of X/05JCD3 specifically, and in violation of basic human rights generally. When presented with standard regulations based on 1 FUL Section 89 and 6 FUL Section 121, she argued that all extant regulations were illegitimate due to regular executions of unlawful authority by the previous directing body of the Foundation. Dr. Sakaria assured present agents that Alpha 1 IPCOM concurred with her opinion. 12 other objectors made similar arguments within the same time frame. Subsequent action, following review of all relevant regulations, consultation with legal advisors, and examination of the SCP-4470 instating order, Alpha 1 IPCOM rejected all objections. Mandatory treatment was subsequently authorized for all individuals in question. Objectors were again allowed the chance to voluntarily undergo SCP-4470 treatment. 12 individuals consented when informed of mandatory treatment methods. Dr. Sakaria maintained her objections. Intervening action was taken immediately following her attempts to contact individuals in the Foundation's larger security apparatus with close loyalties to her person. Dr. Sakaria was subsequently confined to a Site-01 medical center, and a timeline was established to minimize interruptions to her schedule. Treatments 1, 2, and 5, and 7 were conducted during a state of medically induced unconsciousness. Upon regaining consciousness, Dr. Sakaria made several specific threats against the well-being of present agents. Physical restraints were applied for the safety of involved personnel. Treatment 3 was executed repeatedly over the course of 24 hours to ensure a satisfactory baseline of infohazard resistance. Nutrients were provided intravenously throughout this period. Dr. Sakaria reported experiencing extreme discomfort multiple times, but was judged to be within acceptable parameters by attending medical staff. Approximately 15 minutes of rest were allowed following completion of the procedure. Treatment 4 was applied following this rest period. An apparatus was deemed necessary to administer the required amount of SCP-6115 secretion. Dr. Sakaria experienced several allergic reactions to the procedure, including rashes, cervical swelling, and severe ocular irritation. Attending medical staff judged these to be within acceptable parameters. Following administration of the necessary emetic, Dr. Sakaria requested a return to induced unconsciousness. This was denied given the characteristics of the final treatment. Treatment 6 was applied following a final assessment of Dr. Sakaria's health. As per standard procedures for establishing pair bonding, Dr. Sakaria was required to experience extended physical contact with the sunworm specimen in symbolically significant areas: hands, abdomen, neck, face. She was further required to propose a verbal contract with the specimen according to applied thaumaturgic principles. Dr. Sakaria crushed 2 specimens, and refused to speak following the application of additional restraints. Dr. Sakaria later performed these actions to an acceptable degree after penalties were proposed by Alpha 1 IPCOM. The sunworm was subsequently encased in protective material and administered orally. Following initial SCP-4470 treatment, Dr. Sakaria demanded the resignation of Alpha 1 IPCOM and all other members of MTF Alpha 1 leadership. Subsequent communication between involved parties reaffirmed that MTF Alpha 1 is subordinate only to the administrator of the Foundation, and that all other duties are undertaken voluntarily. SCP-4470 guidelines remain in effect. Footnotes 1. Average dosages. Exact dosages are managed by MTF Alpha 1 medical staff. 2. For additional details, see Dolan, Amanda, and E. R. Mardi. Medical applications of thaumaturgic sunworm bonding, a renewed debate. Foundation Internal Journal of Exotic Sciences 99, No. 1, August 2001, 76 116.